Hello there, we are back with Norco, I believe in the last act now, if I had to guess, Act 3. We have found ourselves in a lovely office. I'm not fucking splashing water on my goddamn face from this toilet, man. You can't make me. It's not happening. Okay, so what all do we have here? I think we have everything, but do we know everything though? Million was an asshole. Once a fugitive, now just a relic. She spends hours in stasis beneath the house like any discarded thing would. Million? You piece of shit. Why did you do this to me? I thought we were cool. I thought we had a good working relationship going. Okay, what do I have on my phone here? Wait, that's... Huh. Okay. Well, that's not my phone. This is Catherine's phone. Voice memos, case picker, Kenner John's, apocryphon. Do we have any new messages? Catherine, we'll send advance to your wallet. It doesn't look like it. Did Catherine not have much of a chance to do anything else with her phone? It seems. Okay. Was there anything on there I needed to do? Head drive client. No head drive connection available. Okay. Whatever that means. Do I still have all the voice things? Oh, I do. Lovely. Something to remember her by. If the fafta. If the fafta. Oh, this is gonna be relevant for something. This is gonna be relevant, absolutely. They're gonna have to make me see the truth. Quack job. Can I do anything on this? Quack, quack, quack. Complete, complete, complete. Okay. Yeah, nothing else was on there. Nothing there. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm leaving this shitty place. Oh. Hi. Hi, Garrett. What you doing? You playing with a little turtle? I was just... Who the fuck are you? Man, I know this looks weird. I mean, it looked to me like you're just kind of looking at a turtle. And I mean, he looks like a very pleasant fellow, so it could have been fine. but then you looked at me and you said, it's not what it looks like, it's not what it looks like, and that has me concerned. I got separated from my co-workers, and then I saw this turtle, so I stopped to take a look. Why are you outside my place of business dressed like a pervert? I mean, the last outfits they have were pretty shit. Pervert? I'm dressed like a knight. How am I dressed like a pervert? Look, I can go. Where are your coworkers? They said they'd come pick me up before launch, but it's getting kind of late. Launch? Yeah. What's that mean, launch? I don't know, man. We were supposed to do this thing tonight, but it kind of fell apart at the last minute. Why are you here? For work, I guess? What kind of work? Spiritual work? Kind of like yoga? Or no, more like outer space stuff. Rockets, Xenu, that sort of a thing. We're into self-improvement, weightlifting, stuff like that. Okay. Sounds like a cult. You joking? Cults are for losers who are impressionable and desperate for easy answers. We're... whatever. It's a lazy word for people who don't get it. We're not a cult. Where'd you get the costume? It's not a costume. Why does everybody keep calling it that? I'm a soldier of Christ. Fine, but where'd you get it? Party supply store in Kenner. They gave us a group discount. Gave who a group discount? Me and my coworkers. Have fun with your turtle, bruh. I will. Thanks for stopping by. You fucking weirdo. You goddamn weirdo. You goddamn weirdo. Okay. Way I found you, I came in right through the front door. It took me a minute to figure out where all the noise was coming from till I climbed up into the attic. Yeah, it was a bit weird, wasn't it? They had a ladder that went down through the attic and no closet, like a damn haunted house. I got down there, seen the robot had its claws around your neck, so what I did was I kicked you out of the way. Probably kicked you pretty hard, come to think of it. The robot's face was all opened up. She had... shit, I don't even know what it was. a big glowing tumor floating in her head? It's a thing that robots look like these days. She tried closing up her face to protect it, but I already had my 9 drawn. Popped her a few good times before she could snap her face shut. She whined a little bit and fell over. Wasn't easy getting you back up that ladder, but I managed. I don't know why you didn't just, like, wait for a bit. That seems like so much work. Was I out for a really long time, though? Maybe? Let's go check and make sure the robot's still there. Maybe have a look around that room. Okay. Alright. People are all weirdos. You people are all fucking weird. I'm gonna go back into the secret. I'm gonna go back into the secret room. That's right where I left her. Don't look like she's going nowhere. What the hell was Catherine doing in this room? Spooks me out. I don't know. I'll touch her. You run your fingers over the flaking glass of Million's faceplate. Shards fall to the ground beside her limp hands. There's no life left to the machine. Okay, she's proper dead. Did we put a big X on her, perhaps? Million was alive. No, she's not. After discovering your mom's head drive, Million attacked you. LeBlanc was passing by the house, heard the commotion, and hushed to help. He shot her multiple times, destroying her processor. Yeah, that's what happened. You were so goddamn weird. You were so weird. You've only become more weird somehow. Some fucking how. Okay. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What kind of gizmo is this? Driver's corrupted, device requires update. Okay. Get me online. This answering machine kind of pushy. Let's get it hooked up to the internet, see what happens. Okay. Signal jammer? This is a military-grade signal jammer. One of these is enough to take the whole neighborhood offline. No wonder that answering machine can't get no internet. It takes someone with expertise to disable one of these things. Need me to handle it? I don't fucking know. What do you mean? It's just unplug it. What do you mean? Unplug the damn thing. You tell me it ain't got an on and off button? Let me try it. You unplugged the signal jammer from wall. Yeah, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I know how to fix that shit. That thing should have a connection now. Does it need to be connected? I feel like that will just let the duck in. Wi-Fi connection detected. Installing drivers. Installation complete. Warning, critical I/O functionality has been deprecated. To interact with this instant, please install your preferred head drive client on your mobile device. For more information on hosting options, please visit the Greater New Orleans Neural Visioning. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. I got that shit. Catherine? Ooh. Compressing local artifacts. Resolved. Establishing remote connection. K. Enumerated items. K. I'm speaking to my daughter. Oh. Catherine? Yes? Y'all fucking with me because I'm drunk. Face enumeration module. Conflict detected. Can you attacked K? Attacked K? You talking about Million? What is Million? What you talking about, K? How the hell are we even having this conversation? You're like dead. You pull the phone from LeBlanc. I mean, I know what she is. Like, neural versioning, man. Okay, I've been new. Start with most important information, work our way back. Do the intelligent thing. Don't fucking waste your time asking stupid questions that don't mean anything, and just ask what needs to be asked. What happened, dear, to my son? Blake is missing. Blake is missing? He is lost? His face is a shadow? Okay, you know where he might be? Blake is missing. This phone broken or something? Okay. What do you remember? Last. Like the last thing. There in the chair where I sat, the room was dark. The clinician asked questions. After the appointment, I was to meet with Superduck. Okay, so we are before that. That's kind of what I figured it was going to be. Superduck is the versioned consciousness of Duck. The what? Please rephrase. Kate, why you was going to see Duck? I was going to see Superduck, a spawn of Duck, a deformity. But why, Catherine? Because of what I saw? What I saw in the lake? Kay, you ever went to see Duck like I told you to? We better go pay him another visit. I can't make no sense of this. I don't know what this is. This don't make no sense to me. You know about Blue. Please specify what you mean by Blue. He was your husband. Kay, can you hear me? Kay, please? Oh, I do not know about Blue. Have I forgotten Blue? Yeah. The house was dark and I couldn't make out the shape. Was this Blue? Maybe. I remember many things about Blake. I remember that he cried. He didn't want me to die. He asked me not to die. Did I die? Ooh, we need to move on from that question right now. You are my child. Is the session complete? My oldest? I remember that you held my leg as a baby when you began to walk. Okay. What happened to Million? Enumeration error. I'm sorry. I do not know Million. I do not know what happened to Million. Okay. What are you? I am Catherine Badair, age 52, branch identifier. November 1.0.0. I am hosted on a 32 terabyte head host external hard drive without cloud support. I don't get any YouTube in here. Sucks. Only 32 terabytes to hold a whole mind. That's not bad. Okay. This answering machine mentioned Duck. Let's run by Dimes and have a word with him. Maybe he knows what's going on with all this nonsense. Sure. Alright. Can I turn this back on? No wonder I can't pick up service. One of these is enough to take the whole neighborhood online. I want to turn it on because I feel like Super Duck is going to just eat my mother. And I don't want that, you know? I never liked the robot, but it's still hard seeing her this way. Had to do it, though. Otherwise, you'd be the one missing a face. I trusted Million. I don't know why. She was a robot. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. Not for a minute. Figured she was just a set of eyes for Thomas St. Clair. This is getting to be too much. You ain't seen the half of it. Figures after Catherine died, she'd leave a big mess behind. Just keep your head on straight, alright? We're going to find Blake. Then you can skip town again and forget this place for good. That sounds like what you need to be doing. Hell, if there's room in the truck, I might come along. Okay. Can I do anything with the laptop? No. Okay. I really want to plug this back in. Like, the whole reason this scanner is here, or the jammer is here, right, is specifically to keep Catherine safe, right? That's the point of it, to stop Super Duck from getting in. So I would love to turn it off. I guess, whatever, who gives a shit? Maybe she's on my phone now. Maybe phones have enough space these days to where it's just fine. Okay. We will go to Dimes and go to, oh, hi. Hey fellas, what you doing? This must be them coworkers that little nerd was talking about outside my place of business. LeBlanc regards the teens. Happy Halloween, kids. You look like a couple soda cans. Get off my lawn, bitch. So, y'all work with that other little dude outside my place of business? We work only for ourselves. We don't answer to anyone. We're dissident Garretts. Alright, whatever. Where the hell's Duck? Where the hell's Duck? That's what I'm asking you. Deus Volt, motherfucker. Shitty fucking teens. Excuse me, boy, getting a little fresh? Think I might have to whoop your ass. Seriously? Let's kill the degenerate. I don't know, dude. I could if I wanted to. I just, you know, silence Garrett. Can't see shit out of this thing. Stand tall. The barbarians are at the gate. He's been preparing for this day for a long time. The adolescent turns towards LeBlanc. Ready yourself for death. All right, fucking beat their asses up. Kill him. Oh! Get him, focus on him. Bam! No, fuck this shit. Just what in the hell was that about? Let's go check on Doc. Now I'm worried. I like how the combat has never really became combat. It's nonsense. Garrett. The Garretts are now wandering around Norco. There are young men wandering around Norco wearing plastic battle armor and name tags that say Garrett. They're fucking weirdos. We should beat them up and throw them in the trash can. Hey, Duck? Hey, Duck. Clay, you around, bro? Old man ain't left this house in years. Hell them little kids do with him? I don't know. He didn't appear. Oh, hell, bruh. Duck, hey! Duck slouches in his office chair. LeBlanc shakes the man's shoulders and snaps his fingers before his face. He's breathing. Wake up, Pops, wake up! Duck's eyes slowly widen. Brett. He attempts a smile. What's good, detective? You don't look so hot, Clay. We gotta get you some help over there. Just taking a nap is all. Them little creeps still out front? No, we beat them up. We took care of them. Duck turns to you. How about you, Kay? You ever get your mother's stuff back from the refinery? Yes. What'd you find? Trash. Weird shit. Bruh, Catherine James Bond all of a sudden? Why you so surprised, Brett? That sounds like Catherine to me. That's who she was. From the outside, she was just normal, mundane. You wouldn't think much of her. But that was a disguise, a costume that she wore. She was clever, always hiding something. The hell's going on around here, bruh? What them kids doing outside? The two little ones got separated from the rest of the pack. They had a whole gang in here earlier asking me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answers to. All because of that thing right there. He lifts his frail hand towards the device on the desk. Biggest mistake of my life. How they managed to find it is beyond me. Thought I'd lost it years ago. Figures it'd come back to find me. So, what is it? The piece of trash head drive I was telling you about earlier has my brain sitting on it. Gave birth to that monster that calls itself Super Duck, the one your mother got mixed up with. But the head drive seems more or less broken now. Okay. What did they ask for exactly? How did they know it was yours? That part's easy. It's got my name on the thing. Oh, okay. Where'd they go? Dunno. Couldn't even guess what all this is about, but they mentioned your mother. Said they have her. They have her? What do you mean by that, though? What do you mean? Like, is she actually dead, though? We've never seen a body. We never, ever saw a body. I know that there was a funeral. But, like, did they see a body, or was it closed casket? They have Kate. How? That's what I'm wondering myself. Catherine's laying in a casket on River Road. Well, them dummies probably grabbed the wrong person. What would they want with her? You think I know, Brett? I don't know. Does somebody know? What about Blake? They say anything about him? Nothing about Blake. But it wouldn't surprise me if he's in the mix. Takes after his granddaddy. Why did they not take it with them? It was so chaotic in here, I didn't know what was going on. All of them just shouting over each other. They were as confused as I was. Whole thing seemed like a big mess, like nobody was in charge, and then suddenly they were gone. How'd they find it? Like I said, I don't have the slightest clue. Figure that monster ran afoul of these people, stole something from them. Maybe they did a little research from the head drive that started it all. Maybe they thought if they did that, they could find whatever it is they're looking for? So what were they asking exactly? Asking me to talk to that drive, interpret what it was saying, something about needing to find a rock or know a stone. I just kept my mouth shut. I don't want a thing to do with that head drive, it's a curse. But I guess they figured it out on their own because they sure left in a hurry. We'll get you like help or whatever. Nah, don't bother with me. A little nap is all I need. No way in hell, I'm calling. You ain't calling nobody, Brett. Cool it. You think this is bad the way I am right here? It's been this way for years. You getting bent out of shape about it? I just been sitting in this house, hardly able to walk. No more good days. You want to help me? Come drop by from time to time, alright? Yeah, man. I will, Clay. I really will. Good. That's all I'm asking. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for information. My mind map has been updated with knowledge of Garrett. They're in a state of disarray. As if there was a breakdown in leadership. They left in a hurry, however, which may suggest that they found what they were looking for. What happened to John exactly? You found a note at Duck's house that suggests the Garretts may have kidnapped Blake. Duck also overheard them mention that they have your mom. The Garretts found Duck's head drive. They managed to find the original head drive that spawned the monster called Super Duck. Duck believes Super Duck stole something from them and they want it back. They brought the head drive to Duck in order to force him to communicate with it. He refused. The Garretts are asshole. Super Duck is a viral fork of Duck's consciousness created by the same neural versioning clinic that your mom visited before her death. The head drive that once hosted the version somehow escaped Duck's possession and spread like a network virus. It eventually manifested itself physically into what Duck describes as a monster. Also contracted my mother. Your mom was conducting a research for the monster known as Super Duck shortly before her death. That's weird. That's real weird, isn't it? It's real fucking weird. Okay. Wait up a sec. We ain't even done searching the house. What's that on the table? I don't know. Papers? There's bills? I don't know. A scribbled letter sits on the desk. Never thought things would get this fucked up. It all took a turn after he made us tie up the dead lady's kid. Okay, you don't think? Then he tossed John's head in the water. Oh. What in the? In John's eyes. They weren't his, they were glowing. I'll never forget that. All the Garretts at the Rock had been sneaking around trying to find his head. I didn't like John, but hell, everyone deserves a funeral. We know he tossed it out of the boat somewhere. Record that shit. We know he tossed it out of the boat somewhere around there, but the lake is so full of sediment we can't see shit. Losing hope that we'll find it. That's all for now. You boys be safe. Them coordinates is in Lake Pontchartrain. They're searching the swamps. LeBlanc slides the paper to you. Put that in your pocket. Wait, how did I record that? How the fuck did I do that? I didn't even think about that. How did I manage that? I stared at some writing on a piece of paper. I hit record. I just looked at it silently for a bit and then I hit end. Got it. Got him. This right here is the closest thing to a lead we got. That dead lady's kid just might be your brother. I mean, I'd assume. If it ain't, who the fuck is it? What else do we know about them? Are looking for a decapitated head somewhere in the lake. Sunken head. There's a head in the lake. The Garretts are looking for it. Okay. Well, I got a little Steam Achievo saying I've apparently unlocked all of the nodes in the map. So, we know everyone now. Okay, I'm gonna leave here. What? Oh, I will not leave here. I will not leave here. Absolutely not. Why the fuck would I leave here? Can I actually talk to it? Is that like safe? I wasn't sure if this would be safe or not. When head drive? No, like I want that one. I want that one. This looks just like the gizmo Kate had. When did everybody start getting these? And nobody wanted to tell their boy Brett. You think it'll hook up to your phone, Kay? Same as the other one? That's what I was trying to do. And you stopped me. You said no. Clayton Richard. Network ping detected. Network distress. Emergency safe mode initiated. Prime node in terminal state. Latitude. Just get that down. Longitude. Get that down. Them coordinates way out in the lake. Just like the ones written down in that note. Your truck got gas? Think we'll be taking us a little trip to the lakefront. I'm ready when you are. Was that the exact same coordinates as each one? 30. No, they are not the same. These ones are slightly different. Okay. Interesting. Now, how do you feel about that? You feel anything about that? No, he's gone to sleep. Never mind. No, never mind. Is there anything else here that you'd like me to look at before we leave? U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. A report on the levitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory in the Bonnet Care spillway throughout the spring and summer of... I don't like these years. I don't fucking like these years. I don't know what the fuck happened to our numbering system that we had to get letters involved with it. I thought we were doing fine on our own. I thought numbers were perfectly fine. Commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. After careful survey of the soil content in the area near Camp Memory, our inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres, the will-o'-the-wisps. The Pigman? Some claim that the Pigman is a type of grunge who hides beneath the interstate bridges that cross Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it that if you bring the Pigman a gift, he will return a gift to you in kind. Oh, what would a Pigman like, you think? Do I have anything that he would like? I have a ring. Does he like a ring? I know what I'm saying. I know, I don't need you. It's fine. What do you mean? You telling me I still can't go? Okay, go now. We just had to be outside to do it. Lake Pontchartrain. Pontchartrain. I guess I'll go here. Just slow down, kid. Road's washed out up here. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, goddamn. You're going real fast. You continue to accelerate, but the truck stays put. Christ, Kay, what'd I tell you? Got any recovery gear on this thing? Shit. Okay, we're on foot now, I guess. Looks like there's a fishing camp just up the road. If we want to reach the coordinates, we'll need a boat. Bet they got one we can borrow. You think they will be kind? Maybe they will be kind. How are you doing? Hey, I know just where we at. That's Peachy Doohan's fishing camp. Me and my daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass. Great. And that's the Interstate 10 overpass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board. Might help refresh my memory. And I wonder who we got to talk to get a ride in that boat. These coordinates we got are all the way out in the lake. Okay. You are here. Good. Let me take a look at this map right quick so I can get my bearings. The detective inspects the map pinned to the bulletin board, tracing his finger along the bayous. Yeah, alright, I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. They call this area La Branche. Used to be an old fishing village up until a hurricane knocked it out the lake. Peachy's camp was the only building left standing. That's where we at now. Trepanier's Pond is just across the way. They named it after a plantation man from back in the old days. Back when our years had numbers. You remember those times, kid? Then you got the Interstate Canal. The government dug that to build Interstate 10. They get a whole lot of salt water into the swamp in the process. Killed off a lot of the trees. That's how we ended up with the ghost bayous. Oh, the ghost bayous. Them just some old bayous without any trees left standing. The banks eroded without no roots to hold them in place, so you can't hardly see where you're steering your boat before you run it aground. Great. Fucking great. Weren't just the government's fault, though. Long time ago, they used to log these swamps for timber, left scars all over the place. Like the logging wheel. Reason it looks like a wheel is because they'd park a big pull boat right there in the center. Then them guys would start chopping the trees down, going out in one direction, then another, like the spokes of a wheel. They called it a pull boat because they'd hitch the trees onto a big rope and the boat at the center would pull the trees in. They had a drum on the car about the size, or they had a drum on the boat about the size of a car. The drum would spin to wind up the rope. Big coal-fired son of a bitch. My granddaddy told me it'd spit out smoke like you ain't never seen. Then down there's the lower suction canal. Are you wanting me to remember all of these places? If you are, get fucked. Lots of people died along that canal when the hurricane came through and took out La Branche. They got people go scuba diving in there looking for treasure lost to the storm. Not always easy to find your way around the area. Good thing there's a map. Great. I'm so glad. And it looks like somebody stuck a note to it. Garrett. A name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter to the board. Yo, Garrett! Garrett, again with these little dudes. Meet us at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. Ain't never heard of John's Pond in my life. It's a mess over there. People been posting about it online, driving out from the city to take the pictures for the Ark. If you're coming from this way, the only route is through the Ghost Bayous. Open up the Apocryphon app and take a look at the map. You'll see some blinking lights. Those mark the locations of portals. When you dive through them, it's like snorting that stuffed ditch man scrapes off the urinal. It's a fucking That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. He scrapes shit off urinals and you fucking take it as a drug? Oh my goddamn. Oh my goddamn. That's fucking foul. That's fucking foul. If you can keep your head on straight, the portals will take you to a light source. Everyone will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink just like you see on the map. Do that and you'll get swamp vision, brah. The ghost bayous will appear for you. Good luck. Yeah, that's about what I think. What? That is the appropriate response. Fucking excuse me. What's that about? You see that? You hold the phone up to the map and it shows them little blinking dots. The one at the logging wheel is blinking real fast. The one at the Trepanier's pond is blinking slow. Move your phone around the map. See if there's more. There's a lot more. Blank, blank. Blank, blank. Blank, blank. That one's just on. Do I have to navigate all of these, do you think? I think I do. I think I am absolutely going to have to. I'm going to have to navigate out there, and I'm going to have to remember how each of these are blinking. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. You got anything to say about that? How you holding up, kid? What are we doing here? Shit, you know I'm asking myself that same question. But here's what I think. I think that them little dudes named Garrett kidnapped your brother. I think they came out to the lake looking for something. Maybe it was the head they mentioned on the note they left at Duck's place. Maybe it was the coordinates of the distress signal, the one that Duck's gizmo was spitting out. I ain't got the whole picture pieced together yet. And now we got another note, the one they left on the bulletin board. They mentioned John's Pond, wherever the hell that is. That help any? No. Okay. The Garretts are meeting at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. Okay. Finish that thought. What do you mean the northeast side of the lake? Like, is this all a lake? Do we call this a lake here? Is that how that works? Book your ideal stay in Louisiana's natural wetland habitats. With short and long-term options available, you can live like a local in one of America's most mysterious regions. Swamp Away is committed to sustainability. We believe in rebuilding Louisiana's wetlands for a greener, more verdant future. Book before the new year and receive a free snack pack delivery during your stay. God bless. Got shells, Rangia clam shells, yard full of them. I stay in Laplace. Call or text. Okay. Whoever been raising my trap's going to die, brah. You fuck with my fucking things, I will kill you, okay? Fisherman, are you kind? Evening. Can I have your boat? Do you know anything about those weirdos? The one with the name tag on it? All I know is these boys been coming by taking pictures of that map with their phones. They're always interesting types passing through since they turned Peachy's place into vacation rentals, but these fellas are a different type entirely. You know Peachy? The old man who owns that camp? Sure, I knew Peachy. What you mean, knew Peachy? You ain't seen about it in the news? Peachy been dead a long time, maybe 10 years. Come on. Yeah, Peachy's been dead, and he took several others with him. The man finally cracked. Oh. Damn, figured it might end like that for him. He was a bad dude. He said anything about me before he died, Brett LeBlanc? Why? What? Anything bad about me? I don't think you understand what happened here. Peachy locked himself in that camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. Wasn't because he was mad at me, though. I don't think so, man. I don't... The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So now, who's got the camp now? His grandson split the place into units and turned them into vacation rentals. All kinds of people passing it out now. Figure they don't have any clue what took place inside there. Yeah, no, probably not. Or maybe they do, and it's a true crime thing. You were racing down the levee, weren't you? She was hitting every washout she saw. Wish I could help. I got a winch on my truck, but it's on the other side of the spillway. Damn it. Not mine. Believe that boat belongs to the camp. So, like, nobody owns it, is that what you're saying? So they got the key inside one of them units? Suppose they do. Let's go pay them units a visit, Kay. See if we can get a key from one of them. Okay, whatever you say. I'll steal shit. Camp unit, let's start with B. It is closer to the ground. What kind of knock is that, Kay? You're not gonna get nobody's attention knocking like that. Oh, why? You gotta get wacky with it. Knock fast. We gotta use that boat right quick. The boat that came with the rental, it's ours. Bruh, let me just lay it out for you. Listen, man, we got some weird shit going on. Okay? Like, there's God, there's lights, there's a bird. It's weird. This little highway rat right here is looking for a brother. You got me? We think he might be out there in the swamp. I wish I could help you, but we need that boat. Good luck. Nah, knock again, Kay. Just keep knocking until we get a key to that boat motor. That'll get us stuck. Or that'll get sick of us. They'll get sick of us eventually. If knocking is what you want. If you need the boat so much, why aren't you using it? It's not any of your business. We're trying to save lives here, bruh. As are we. How? Through research, with this conversation is preventing me from conducting, so please leave. Good night. Knock again. Just keep on knocking. I can do this all night. Okay. Please, I'm begging you to quiet down. Listen, I think we can work something out here. Trout, my cousin Susie's ex-husband. Oh, Jesus. He bought 4 or 5 gold doubloons from a Canadian guy in Mississippi. He buried one of them under his mom's house. I'm over there all the time. I keep a few car batteries in her shed. Okay. Been using them back at the office. The old ones, but they still hold a good charge. This is all nonsense. I can't lend out that boat indefinitely. Understand? We need it. What are you doing with it right now, motherfucker? What are you doing with it right now at this very second? It won't be indefinite. We got coordinates from some little gizmo set. You're explaining too much. A distress call? My partner. Oh, God. The door slams open upon the mention of Duck's name. Oh, hi. So, yeah, the buddy of mine has this little gizmo. It's like, hell, I don't know, it's an answering machine? It's not an answering machine. It's not a fucking answering machine. What are you talking about? Where are you at? What year is it? What year is this? What else did it say? Said it's got a stressed out node, bruh. Something getting stressed out in the lake. Where are the coordinates? They and the phone. It's the node. Figure you're right. And you two are just going to boat right up to it? Will it, like, eat me? If I do that, would it, like, eat me? Sure. Boating ain't nothing to me. Been boating my whole life. Why wouldn't we? Because it isn't safe. What other option is there? It isn't safe, Abby. Are you familiar with the network that some call Super Duck? Duck's my buddy I was telling you about. Clayton Richard. Yeah, Clay, good buddy of mine. Dallas, this guy look familiar? I never said I knew the source. Give him the key. Shit, really? That sure help. It's irresponsible. If we give you the key, you must do something for us. Happy to help. What you need? Take this. The woman passes you a small handheld device, a meter. Hold it before the node, press the little button. I think we can manage that. And return it to us. That's it? That's it? Sure. Dallas? Yeah? The boat key. Give it to them. Dallas reaches the key to you. As he looks you in the eyes, a glimmer of familiarity lights his own. He says nothing. Settled, I suppose. That's right, it is. Okay. What's up? What you up to, buddy? I don't feel like getting into it. I've been running jobs for Super for years, that's all. That's why Dr. Moore pulled me into this. All my money's tied up in quack. Oh, I spent my life savings on Quack Coin, and now it's worth nothing. And now with the network down, Quack's worth nothing. So I take whatever work comes my way, how it goes. Sure. Yes, what is it? Did you get me my reading? No. I didn't even leave the room, motherfucker. You people are weird, you people are weird, you people are weird. Okay, I should look at this before I go in here. We should just do that. Okay. So this one is just on the interstate canal. Let's think. How can I remember this? The interstate is on because, you know, there's a lot of traffic, so it has to always stay on. The logging wheel is going crazy because industry is amazing and we love wheels. We have mines of metal and wheels here, and so we love industry. Trepanier's Pond is slow because if you're getting trepanned, you're gonna be a little slow. And then lower suction. It's lower suction. It's twice because you want to get sucked lower more than once. You watch me remember all that shit now, okay? I'm just saying. Do I even need to, like, fuck with the Unit B? Probably not. I think that was fine. Let's see. Look at that, it works. Let's take it a little ride. You heading into the lake? Yes, sir. You done much riding out there? All the time. Then you know what it's like. Lots of the land has eroded away. Once you get past Interstate 10, you can't hardly see where the water ends and the land begins. You talking about the ghost bayous? That's right. The man turns his attention to you. You see what I'm saying? No, you just saying it'll be hard to get around. Sure, yeah. Once you pass beneath the interstate bridge out there, it's hard to tell the eroded land where all the dead trees fell from the open water. You might run your prop over submerged cypress trees, might even get yourself stuck. Then how do we, get through? The strange buoys with the name tags that have been coming around lately, they seem to get through the ghost bayous just fine. They're always looking at that map. Maybe they know something we don't. And one more thing, if you got a sonar tracker on your phone, keep it handy. All kinds of stuff is hidden in this lake. Don't be shy about jumping in the water. You'll see some weird things down there, but it's just a trick of the light. Nah, they got ghosts in the water. Nonsense. Don't pay that any mind. Been swimming in these bios all my life. If you get an alert from that sonar, dive in and see what it's about. Okay, weirdo. You ready? Sure. Sure, man, I guess. Alright, Kay, time to put on your detective hats. Our detective hats. You got your phone ready? Let's take a look at the GPS. There was 2 sets of coordinates at Duck's place. One we found scribbled on a letter, same letter that mentions your brother, said they were searching for a head. Now, I don't think that's your brother's head, that ain't what I'm saying, but I got a hunch all this is connected. The coordinates for that are on the northwest side of the lake, might be worth checking out. The other came from that app on your phone. It was putting out some kind of distress signal. Looks like that one's coming from Eagle's Pond. Both sets of coordinates are past the ghost bayous. We want to get there. We gotta figure out how to get through the ghost bayous first. You got that? Now you do the driving. I'm gonna loosen my tie and relax and do fucking nothing. I'm gonna do jack shit. Does that sound good to you? That sounds good to me. Okay. Oh, it's got like an actual little sonar thingy. That's fun. Okay, how's this work exactly? Sonar's going off. You figure they got something down there in the lake? Why don't you dive in and find out what it is? Why don't you? I'm trying to relax. It's my off hours. But be ready. What the man on the pier said is wrong. They got ghosts down there. Partner of mine dove in the water to drive a pylon when he was building his camp. Said he saw his dead granddaddy swimming around dressed like a race car driver. Okay. He tried to swim after him and got sucked down a hole and ended up at a pizza restaurant 20 miles away. Oh, it's powerful here. Glad it's my off hours. I'd hate to see something like that with the kind of hangover I got. I'd fucking say so. Zoom out. Dive. Okay, I'll dive into the shitty water. As you fall into the lake, you watch the traffic lights of the overpass become like a mirage on the surface of the water. There's the sound of cars rushing above you, and then there's the sound of your descent, and then there's nothing. The lake and all of its sediment is infinite in its silence. It holds you captive and you're unable to move. Paralyzed in this way, you watch the dim suggestion of headlights cut across the bridge in their erratic cadence. All at once, an explosion of sound punctuates that vacuum of silence. For the smallest moment, the silence returns before a truck crashes into the water, sending a shockwave that releases you from the water's grip. What? The trunk is sinking quickly, unnaturally, as if being pulled magnetically from below. You swim down to the vehicle. The headlights kill as you approach. The cab light flickers on. Oh, it's weird out here. Oh, the Bayou is weird. Blake sits in the passenger seat with a familiar look of distress. The driver's seat is empty. He sees you and begins to bang on the window. The cab fills quickly, cutting the lights. You pull open the door and swim into the cab as the pressure equalizes. You feel around desperately, your lungs screaming. The cab light awakens again to reveal an empty vehicle. Blake is nowhere. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. The light blinks twice quickly and pauses for a moment before blinking again. Oh. Oh, it is weird here. So this is what they look like? They're just... okay. The light strobes quickly, blinking on and off at a rapid tempo. That looks good. I'm gonna zoom out. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, what do we actually got here? So Trepanier's Pond is back there. Lower section, that's the twice one. I wonder what's gonna, what stops us from going on, I wonder. I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. Although there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of ways I can go here. What if we go back towards the pond here first? That seems like a good place to go first. That backwards is cool. Backwards is cool. Let's go this way and not forwards. Oh no, not. There we go. Is this the exact same place that they had me going in the alligator thing? I genuinely do not remember. I don't think it was, although perhaps it could have been. I dive. You see something? The position. I guess I'll dive in here. You crash through the shallow depths of the lake as the swamp spins around you. You try desperately to regain a sense of direction, thrashing further from the water surface. You sink deeper into the bayou in this way until at last you emerge on the other side of the water where you find a near-perfect mirror of the world you left behind. The contours of the galaxy are light in the sky above you. You've never seen so many stars. A man sits beside a kerosene lamp in the dirt of a palmetto grove along the bank. He rises to take a closer look at you. Do not fucking jump into a swamp of Louisiana. It is fucking wild out here. It's not even like a little, you like wade into the depths of crazy. You jump in, it's immediately wacko. I watch the swamp from the treetops every night, but I never watch the water, he says. He reaches out his hand and helps you onto the bank. In the shadows of the grove are other figures, whispering among themselves. The whispers are above you as well, and the invisible crowns of the cypress trees. You're one of Trepanier's children, aren't you? Yes. Yes. When the demon asks if you're God, you say yes. He waves his hand to the others, and they begin to move up the bank. Tell him to rest easy while he can. The man joins the rest of the assembly, and then they walk deeper into the night, leaving the kerosene lamp behind. The light is solid, unchanging. No, that's wrong. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Slow is what it was doing. Is this slow enough? The light blinks twice quickly and pauses for... No, that's super wrong. Quickly, no. Solid, unchanging. Okay, that was correct. That was good. Return to the boat. Oh. Shit's weird. Shit is weird here. Are we gonna talk about what we just saw here, guy, lady? You gonna like talk to this man, explain that you've been seeing some crazy ass shit? No. Okay. Was this? I know I made all these silly little rules so that I would remember them all. I immediately forgot half of them. What the fuck was the interstate one? What was that again? That's the solid one. That's the solid one. I thought that one was wrong. It felt wrong. Twice, okay. Lower suction is twice. That's correct. And the logging wheel is the quick one. Gotcha. I got it. I gotcha. Let's go back out. You ready? Yeah, man. It's good. I go up. I know I just dove down here into these nasty ass waters, but I gotta go right back where I was. Do I have to fish it again? Oh yeah, I super do. There we go. Oh, perfect. It'll turn green as it should. Good. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay, let's go this way. Can I get through? Oh, goddamn. Can I get through here? Is this a way to anything? Is this go to anything? This goes out into a big nothing. I don't know where... I don't know. That's not... let's not go there. Let's go up here to the wheel. That sounds like a place. Wheel sounds good. Wheel is good. Yes. Maybe this was the same place I was in before and the other times. Dive in. Save. You plunge into the logging canal and immediately find yourself tangled in the branches of a felled tree. You struggle to free your arm, no luck. As you pull, the tree pulls back until at last its force proves stronger and begins to drag you through flotsam and foam. It's impossible to see beyond the suspended sediment of the water. In a sudden, violent moment, a force pulls the tree into the night air, and you along with it. As you hug the trunk of the tree, you see before you a massive machine, spitting smoke into the sky. The machine sits atop a barge. Mounted to the barge is a large drum that spins slowly and powerfully, winding the rope that grips the tree on which you float. You look to either side and see crews of workmen balancing upon pierogies, axing wedges into the base of cypress trees along the canal. Some pull the felled trees to the edge of the canal, while others paddle from danger as the towering trees crash into the water. You rest your arm from the cypress and climb onto the barge. A foreman stands upon the platform and regards you with a scowl as the barge begins to sink into the water. He points to the firebox at his side. Madere, don't slow down now. Okay. You look down at the pile of coal and the shovel beside the firebox, both now submerged as the boat sinks further. The shovel floats towards you as the water reaches the roof of the pull boat. The sinking boat settles upon the silt bottom, and you find yourself floating beside the firebox while holding the shovel. The light of the firebox continues to glow even in the depths of the water. The light is solid, unchanging. That's not right. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. That's not right. The light blinks twice quickly. No, wrong. There we go. The light strobes quickly, blinking on and off at a rapid tempo. That's correct. I'll get out of the vision now. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is very weird. Okay. I think the only other place I need to go is down to the lower suck, the big old lower suck, right? Other than our actual destinations. That's how we open up the way forward into the Ghost Bayou, obviously. We all know this. This is very clear. You telling me that those stupid-ass Garretts did this themselves? Are you telling me that? Because I don't believe you. I do not believe you at all. They are not capable of it, I promise you. Get in there. Get in there. Jump on in. Why not? It's weird enough already. You dive into the wreckage of an old fishing village. Wooden pilings are shadows against the dim light of the evening. The pilings are driven deep into the silt where planks and bottles and crab traps and stray pieces of tarp have coagulated into something whole. Swim right towards that trash, why not? You swim to the lake bottom and float beside the accretion of debris. A stray window rests among the trash, slightly opened. Doesn't seem safe, but okay. You swim through the window and discover that there's no water beyond it. No longer buoyant, you fall immediately onto a wooden cypress floor. You scan the area. You're in a cluttered living room, clean and well kept. The picture frames along the walls shake. The foundations of the home rocks. You look outside the window from which you entered. Rather than the depths of the lake, you see a torrent of wind and rain ripping across the open sky. Lightning cracks punctuate those furious sounds, and in the small crevices of the silence, there are screams. There's a door to your right that leads onto the balcony of the home. The world outside is a maelstrom. Water laps the balcony, threatening its foundation. You watch as willow trees floating along the bank of the bayou leave the earth entirely, sucked into an insatiable purple sky. In the distance, figures hug the crowns of cypress trees, screaming prayers into the vortex. Among these, so stranded is Blake, who has lashed a rope around a tree and is holding on to it desperately. You dive from the balcony into the floodwaters and swim against the strongest current the bayou has ever known. When you emerge, there is no home, no Blake, no hurricane, only the infinite evening. LeBlanc waves from the boat, the aisles near the bank. "You good, Kay?" he shouts. You look up at the cypress tree where the apparition of your brother clung only a moment before. A rope hangs from it, limp in the stagnant air. I pull at it. A light awakens from somewhere in the depths of the bayou. I pull it again. And I pull it again. There we go. That's correct. Okay. Alright. What have I done? Oh. I see the true now. I wonder if you could have directly gone through that, just going off of this, though. You'd probably have to be really careful about it, but I bet you could have just, completely left behind all of this stuff and gone through it. Interesting. Okay. What have I seen here, exactly? I've seen the events that they mentioned, but, what is it, though? Was it just notable events in the past of this area? What is this? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's the worker people. There's the hurricane that comes after. I'm trying to figure out if there was any particular reason why we saw those things here, as opposed to anything else. If it was, particularly relevant for some reason, and I'm not certain about it. Shit's so weird that I don't know if I'm just you should just go and you feel the feelings. I don't know. Okay. I don't know how much more of this we have left. I assume that there is some amount more. But I feel like this is a good enough place as any to end it for the day. We're about at time, and I don't know what we're about to get into here. It may be a whole thing. So yeah, I think I will leave it here for the day. We will make our way to these coordinates and maybe find a head or god or a virus god. I don't know. One or all of those things, possibly. Who can say? But anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, then come back and see me next time. Goodbye!